Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Week Ahead. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Sunday, a little late video, 6:11 p.m. Eastern, markets already open. Getting pop, dollars getting hit a little bit on the open. We did have German Merkel comments over the weekend defending Germany's stance on a conservative approach. No bailouts, blah, blah. You would have thought the euro would have been gapping down, but no, we're up. We do have a big week ahead. Momento de juego. And again, if this market can come back and take out these highs, oh my goodness. To the moon, Alice. Certainly you measure this move here, 1425, 1399, you're talking about over 1450. Now, remember, on the week ahead, we do the weekly charts. And when we look at the weekly, certainly we have a doji. Absolutely. Just about took out the lows, took out the highs of previous week. Outside candle, definitely bearish. But I think, now remember, as candlesticks say, if then. You need the then. And what is the then? Bearish engulfing. So we need to break 1397. We break 1397 and the floodgates definitely could open. But remember, we got Jackson Hole coming up. Europeans are back from their vacation. U.S. traders now going on vacation. But we got a big week ahead. And September obviously is going to be a key month. I would say we're probably going to be selling off, but you know what? You just never know. Like the lotto, baby. I put nothing past, burn your ass off, QE forever, stock market goes up forever, blah, blah. But Jackson Hole on Friday should be very important. And we did have the Bernanke letter in the Wall Street Journal to ISSA saying basically they're ready to do anything. And again, I will say this over and over. This man has only helped the top 0.01% and shareholders of corporations and corporations themselves. QE, that's all it's done. Has it helped the guy with a Capital One credit card that's paying 20% interest rate? Is it helping the 147 million Americans on some form of government help? 47 million people on food stamps in the United States? Where's QE help them? And that's where, in my opinion, Romney needs to take Obama to task because he's supposedly the one for the little guy. So, and how about savers? Old people that have saved, making negative returns. It's a joke. But more QE and the stock market probably going higher. But are we overbought still? Yes. Do we have a reversal candle? Yes. But I think Jackson Hole is going to be very important. If he does nothing, Bernanke, and says, I'm here, same line, I'm ready, I'll do it, I think then the market tanks. But if he says something new, something he's going to do, then you could have the market explode. But before that, obviously, we have other numbers coming out. None tonight in Asia. And again, we look at this S&P. Are we absolutely overbought? Yes. But if then, I mean, it's a gorgeous triple top. And I'd love to say, back the truck up. But we've been there, done that, haven't we? Here, down, and boom. So yeah, for a trade, I don't think, nice tight stop, 1425, and I certainly think we can come down to the 20 exponential at around 1375. But the only problem is we have a euro that looks good. I mean, look at the weekly chart on the euro, breaking out. Euro looks like it's going to 126.50. Easy. 127. It's 126.86. And we got a channel line. Let me get rid of this. The line's right up with it. So I don't see how you can have a euro going up and a stock market and S&P going down. I just don't see how you can have it. Now, maybe the euro grinds up. Euro sterling continues to look good. Weekly chart, breaking out of this channel line here. You can even call us a wedge. And if euro sterling can rally, then maybe the euro does go up. And we get the likes of which euro Aussie, for example, breaking out, continues to move. Nice big week on this sucker. This baby takes out 121. It's gone, like the wind. And these are your risk-off trades. So you could have a euro maybe grinding higher, but an Aussie dollar that grinds lower. Certainly this weekly chart, Morningstar, it's a doji, just about. But we take out Friday's lows. Look out below. But remember, if then, this baby could launch right back up. And remember, this Aussie's been weak basically since the RBA, Royal Bank of Australia, basically came out and said they've been selling Australian dollars. June, July, $500 million. It's not a huge amount, but it's psychologically a lot. And remember, the RBA sees a 106 average for the Australian dollar in the next year. But again, if we have risk off, obviously all bets are off. We do get German IFO tonight, 4 a.m. Eastern. Estimates for 102.7. We do get a ton of U.S. data. We also get the Republican convention. Oh, baby. You know, it's not the most Republican stance, what I just said before. Because Republicans generally are more the capitalist party. But it's a joke that Obama claims to be for the little guy when you see the policies of, he could have not nominated Bernanke again. He could have gotten rid of him, gotten someone else in there. So, you know, he owns it. And the bottom line is the bottom half is not doing well. And being on government assistance, being able to provide for yourself, is not doing well. So I think that it'd be very interesting if he really tried to push this. Because the facts are the facts. And I don't see the trickle down. Corporations aren't hiring. They're scared. There was a freeze in credit. So now they have more cash on the books because they're scared of what happened in 2008. Why would you go back to having low cash and relying on credit lines when they froze up? So I don't know that businesses are going to, per se, start spending that cash. I wouldn't if I was a CEO of a company. I want to keep cash and not ever let that happen again. Too Big to Fail, baby. Great movie. But again, this Aussie looks like it wants to go higher. Should we take out previous week low? Absolute short. And again, I think you need the stock market to be going down. Dollar index. Remember, the Australian dollar is not in the dollar index. So if the euro keeps grinding up, this dollar index could be going down while the S&P goes down. But certainly the channel line is about, 80.75. We break through there, and we really might be heading down. These levels. Think you do your Fibonacci? Remember, people, follow me on Facebook. Voice of Forex. Follow me on YouTube. Voice of Forex. Follow me on Twitter, please. Retweet my post. Jerkies. Let me see here, the 50% retracement is right at that line. But should we break here? Certainly the floodgates go down to that first line defense, 79, 78. Now, it does depend where you're going to do your Fibonacci from. You change it up a little bit. If we do it from this low here, we get the golden retracement right at this spot. So to me, if the futures really explode more and there's more market anticipation keeping Greece and the euro, it's amazing to me how these idiots in Europe keep saying we want Greece to stay. Yet they're going to, pay 100 cents on the dollar on their bonds? How are they going to pull that off? Where's the write-down going to come from? And why is Citibank saying there's a night, not the Citibank, but Citibank says there's a 90% chance that Greece is gone. It's going to be their Lehman moment because it is not manageable. No way. But again, that's September the 6th, the next big meeting, I believe. Dollar yen certainly got whacked on Bernanke's comments in the Wall Street Journal. Remember, bond yields come in, more printing of money, more bond purchases, dollar yen goes down. And you look at this weekly, we are certainly wedging. Sorry. Does not look very good at all. Bond yields look like they're going lower. Hedge funds are buying bonds like crazy. The Fed, burn your ass off. Should this baby break 78, say goodnight. Certainly right down to 77. And I think there will be intervention in this spot. BOJ is out there, but I don't see them intervening from high levels. I see them intervening from low. Absolutely. Dollar Canada, those weak retail sales. You still can't keep this baby down, up. Amazing. Freaking loony. Tunes. GDP on Friday. But again, all eyes are going to be on Jackson Hole, more printing. Gold looks like it's trying to break out, but again, coming up to a big spot in gold. My channel line. Don't tell me they don't work. So gold can stay strong. And it's gone. Broken out. To the moon. Now, there's going to be more printing of money. This gold's going up. As long as we stay positive and this baby doesn't come back down under 1650 to the moon, we should easily be going to 1775. 1770. And you would think that should hit the dollar as well. And commodity currencies certainly have been lagging. S&P came in. Aussie really pretty much held. Amazing. So yes, we had a little bit of a reversal. We got a little bit of a tail, but starting the week off strong. If then, we got to break previous week's lows. We got to take out 80.50. We clear there, certainly the floodgates down to 78. But I would imagine that's going to coincide, obviously, with an S&P that's getting whacked. Whacked. So tough being a bear, isn't it? I mean, what was that rally on Friday? What a joke. Nice call, Doug Cass. And again, look at this dollar Swiss chart on a weekly basis. Rolling over. Certainly head and shoulders. Left shoulder. Head. Right shoulder forming. So we could easily come down to 94.75. Coincides with the euro. Higher, right? 126, 127. Sterling. Came in nicely. Had that shooting star. Bearish engulfing. But, again, the weekly's still broken out. Still looks good. And if we keep going up, man, this sucker could really move. We could be talking 160, 150. 300 pips. Why not? What am I missing? What else? What else? We'll take a look at euro yen. Looks very interesting on the long side. And again, with the dollar yen going down, though, you really want to pick your spots. Because certainly we did reverse a little bit of a shooting star. But again, I think the euro acts great. Euro against everyone. Even Euro Canada. Acts great. Daily doesn't look as good, but still. See no reason why we shouldn't come back up to these levels, 127-ish. And again, this dollar Canada. Trying to form a double bottom. Right? Outside candle to the upside. But should we take out 98.50 again, look out below. Certainly 98. Right around here. Remember, people, free 1-week trial for my service. Come on. Get back from vacation. Let's go. Email me, info@globalfxllc.com. And by the way, I'm thinking about changing things up a little bit. And I'm curious for some feedback. What would you pay to see my videos? I'm thinking of making my videos now, my daily recap, every one of them, taking them off, baby, and making it part of Premium and Premium Junior. Premium Junior is $50 a month. And now, if I lock the videos, interesting. I'm thinking about it. Pound Swiss, I love it. Short. Looks terrible. And again, if the euro sterling continues to go higher, Pound Swiss is going to come in. Looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. You take out the lows, show up the floodgates. 148.50. All right, again, feel free to email me, info@globalfxllc.com. You know, with the Americans going on holiday, this week might not be as volatile as some think. You got Jackson Hole coming up. You got China PMI numbers. I think all the action happens after this weekend. I think then we start to see some real action. But this week, I don't know if the S&P is going to tank into Bernanke on Friday, Jackson Hole. And you'll start to have some leaks also. Remember, Jackson Hole starts on Thursday. There'll be plenty of action. We got an Italian 10-year bond auction coming up on Thursday as well. That's going to be big. U.S. GDP in Beige Book on Wednesday. That should be good. So, again, you get better GDP numbers. You get a Beige Book that's good. What are they smoking over there? Things are supposedly getting better. But, again, if things are so good, like some people think they are, why are rates where they are at next to zero? They know something. Oh, yeah. Andrew Spant, Global Markets Radio, the only voice. There's others. The only voice you will ever need. Truly loves to make you money. Big week ahead. See what happens. Bye-bye.